Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how you are going to quickly add API in React project. And today we are going to use the movie API, and therefore it is one of the useful tutorial where you are going to understand about the API. Okay, now what we are going to do, we need the API, movie API, then therefore we are going to call movie API. And in movie API, you will find a website which is DB, which is the movie database. And when you are going to click on that one, and you will get something like that. And you have to register yourself to get the API. Okay. Now you are going to come in the guide. And once you come in the guide, you will click on the API link, and it will bring you to the API page, and you have to click on API and you will get the API key and copy that API key. Once you have copied the API key, then you will open your code editor, and I have already just configured my React, and it is like ready, and I'm in the app.jsx, and I have created one env file as well. In env file, I have run that API like wheat hyphen API hyphen key. And remember, it is cache sensitive. You have to capitalize every letter from there, and then you will come here and just I have uh, just stored that API. For example, my API const API is equal to import meta env dot with underscore API dot underscore key. Now from here I'm going to start to import the rest of the API. Okay. Now one thing more, what you are going to do, when you are going to come here, you have like configuration. You are going to click configuration and find popular. Okay, here is popular, and then you are going to copy each and every like URL from here. And if you want to import for different other like frameworks, you are going to use, but for now we are going to use Node. Okay, now I have copied that URL. Maybe I'm going to add that as a const as well, and we are going to write base URL. Okay, and then I'm going to add that here as well, and we are going to like add question mark key, API key underscore key as well. And maybe if you are going to like need that one, then you can also just add backtick to use the variable as well. And since I have my own API, therefore I'm going to just add that API, my API here, and that is your base URL. Okay. Now next, what you are going to do, you have to use useEffect, the hook in the React, and then you can see that it is already imported, and I have used that one. And then we are going to add the function like here, and I'm also going to give one time array in there, and then I'm going to call function like get movie and arrow function. And we have to also like make it sync, because we are working with the API or with fetching the data. And I'm going to like try and catch the data. In try, I am going to also make one new const response. And one more thing, when you are going to come here, you are going to write npm install axios, and you have to install the axios. Okay, now once you have axios installed, you have to run the server, and then we are going to import the axios, from axios. Now again, here I'm going to write await, because we are getting that one axios dot get, then the base URL. Okay, the base URL which we have here. Now what I'm going to do next, I'm going to console log and then it should be like response.data.results, and we are going to come in the URL, for example, localhost, and we can inspect console, and it is not here because the error is like we have to just cut that one from here, and we are going to use that in the main folder, like the folder which I am using the front end, then we are going to paste it here. Now if it is working, then we can see, now you can see that the data is here. Okay, now the main problem was like we have just added that in the source, but we have to add that in the main folder. Now next what we are going to do, we are going to store that one, and for that I'm going to store that like let me just use const and a movie and set movies and useState. Okay, again we are using useState and the array, empty array. Then here we are going to come and store that set movies with like response dot response dot data dot results. Now as it is stored in the movie, we are going to call that one, for example, movies dot map, and then we have movie, and the function maybe we are going to add like div okay, let me just check once again if everything is working fine. Movies.map. Okay, we are going to add that into movies.map and movie. And then we have like div. And then we are going to call the div, for example, movie.name. If it works, then you can see the name here. But there is some problem which we are going to see what is the problem. We have done that here. We have to check, for example, what we have like the title. I'm going to use the title, not the name. Okay, therefore we are going to use title, and you will see the title of the movie. And if you need, for example, the date, maybe if you have date, yeah, that is release date. Okay, you can also add that movie dot release underscore date, and you can also see the date of that movie, and you can also like style, give that to style. Or one more thing, we are going to we have like the poster path, but we don't exactly have the complete path of that one. What we are going to do, we will come in the poster path. For example, I have like the basic, and here is the example. We are going to add that path, and for that what I'm going to do, I'm going to add like image. Okay, and then in source we are going to make it dynamic, and the source, and also like movie dollar sign, and movie dot poster underscore path. Maybe that was the one. Let me check. Yeah, that is working. You can see now that is the poster path var, and you have the complete information which you are going to use, and you can also style that one. For example, if I'm going to show you to professional tutorial, if you are going to come in my website, sorry, in my channel, you can see that build a Netflix clone with reactjs and Tailwind css, where I have given nearly complete procedure how you are going to just build Netflix and the clone of the Netflix, and it is like 2 hour and half 2.5 hour where you can just see that how you are going to build the website. I hope you got the idea that how we are just going to fetch the API in React. If you like that video, just don't forget to subscribe. Thank you, everyone.